Chapter 2 requires you to enter an inventory of your water sources and water bodies on your farm. After reading the intro, click on Water Source Inventory in the left-hand panel. Water sources are the developed structures containing potable water on your farm. This would be the water that you use for drinking, irrigation, watering livestock, or spraying, for example, and could be for wells, cisterns, dugouts, municipal lines, or developed springs. Each well should be listed as a separate water source, including wells that are unused or abandoned. If you have a well that has been decommissioned by a certified well driller, you do not need to include it. Dugouts, however, can be grouped together. When answering the risk rating question later, answer the question considering the dugout that is the highest risk. If you are using water from a creek, river, or lake, then you would list these as both a water source and a water body. To add a water source, click Add Water Source in the yellow banner. You can name your water source whatever will make sense to both you and your technician. And then check off where that water source is located based on the farmstead and field groups that you entered in Chapter 1. There are some more questions down at the bottom, but they are optional. Click Save and Continue when finished. It will ask you if you have any more water sources to add. If you do, be sure to click Yes, and if not, click No. We'll enter one more for an example. So if you have multiple dugouts and you want to group them together, you would just simply call it dugouts, and then you could say where it's located. So perchance you have some in multiple locations. And then you click Save and Continue. And I'm going to click No this time, and we'll move on to water bodies. So water bodies are any location where water flows or is present on an intermittent or permanent basis. So that could be lakes, rivers, streams, creeks, undeveloped springs, burrow pits, sloughs, and wetlands. Add a water body by clicking Add Water Body in the yellow banner. Again, name the water body something that will make sense to both you and your technician, and then say where it is located. And then click Save and Continue. You can add more if you need to, and if not, click No. If you need to go back to your water sources or water body inventory, you can navigate there using the left-hand panel. And then you can see the water sources that you've entered to your inventory or the water bodies.